If you're judging me by anything physical, anything aesthetic, every time I do a motherfucking video, bitch, you got a lot of growing up to do. There's a fucking message in each and every one of my fucking videos, and I need for you to fucking get it. The fucking message of today is that I have come to learn a lesson through um, Judas and the last breakup, right? And I remember everything was so tumultuous, and he kept trying to um, damage my character. He would tell fucking lies about me. He would make shit up about me. It was, like really fucking ugly. And I remember telling him, listen, you don't need to fucking do that in order for you to fucking leave. If you don't want to be, this is not where the fuck you want to be, then get your fucking balls together and just fucking leave. You don't, you don't have to, because the reality of it is that you don't have the power to be able to destroy my character, who I am. I was already queened, and I have a fucking crown on my head, and you don't have the power to take a jewel out of this motherfucker. So all you can do is just fucking leave, right? And the point is, why I brought that up is because I had to learn a lesson through him, and one of the lessons that, needless to say, is the lesson that I learned, that in my separation of any person, place, or thing, right? In my separation, I do not have to demonize my experiences, because in those experiences is what helped mold me and helped shape me and helped me to get a better understanding of people, how they work, how they operate, who I'm allowing into my energy and into my space. And it just gives me a better understanding all around in the lesson. So what I'm doing now, right, is reiterating that lesson. How am I reiterating the lesson? Because I remember telling him that, and in the year of the nine, which is 2025, 2 plus 2 plus 5 equal 9. In the year of the nine, this is, the number nine represents endings, the completion of cycles. And there's a lot of motherfucking completions and the ending of cycles. What the fuck is this? Okay, my bad. Um, my car was in it. In my book, as far as I'm concerned, right? There has been a few endings so far this year. We're still very early in the year. However, endings bring about new beginnings. And so while I'm going through the process of ending cycles, I want to take a mental note, will take a mental note that the experiences that led me to where I am today, mentally, physically, emotionally, that led me here, I don't have to demonize them. And I'm going to try my best not to demonize them. Like, I don't have to feel bitter or angry or hateful towards the experiences that may not have worked out in my favor, or may not have worked out the way that I like them, or maybe things didn't um, turn out or go a certain way, the way that I had thought it would. But I'm learning now that I don't have to demonize in order to move on. When it's time to move on, it's just time to move on. And there may be some ill feelings, depending on what the situation, the circumstance, or the person is. There may be some ill feelings, but I can work through those ill feelings, if I have any at that time. I can work through it, and I can figure it out without trying to focus on everything fucked up or everything wrong that they did, or trying to make them seem worse as a person, worse as a place, worse as any, like, I don't have to just keen in or zoom in on the worst aspects of anything in particular to try to make myself feel better about severing ties or leaving or ending a cycle, right? So I'm calling myself out on my shit and I am still growing and learning. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So with the big breakup, it might have seemed like I've done that. I don't think I did. I was telling my truth about it, but I'm only using that to say that I know in telling my truth, I was really just telling my side. And I was very hurt and frustrated and angry and all of those shits that come with a breakup. But other cycles that it is time to or has been severed in my life, yeah. Excuse me. I'm eating, but I just want to make a note. And I'm hoping you could do the same thing. Like, if whoever or whatever the situation was, if it was fucked up, it was fucked up. If they acted fucked up towards you at one time or other, then it was just fucked up at the situation at that time, because nobody's fucking perfect. It might have been fucked up, feelings might have been involved, or maybe you felt some type of way about a job, or whatever the circumstances is, was surrounding you feeling not so great about it. It doesn't negate the fact that this is all lessons for us to learn. So I hope you got the lesson out of it. And I hope that you can find it within yourself not to be bitter or upset or angry or hateful after you get the lesson. Like, after you really get it, I hope that you can make peace with it, get an understanding of it, so you can move forward or move on successfully for yourself. You know, be able to heal it within yourself, or however you need to, even if you need to speak with somebody, but be able to heal it so that it doesn't hinder you in future endeavors, so that it doesn't stagnate you, so that it doesn't deter you. You know, that's the thing about experiences. And what I found out is that there's been blessings that has been bestowed upon me that in the beginning didn't even look like blessings, because it came in to me, my perception of it, the way it came in so harsh, or it came in as a war. I felt so attacked, maybe even triggered, not even knowing that at the end of it, once I got through it, that's where the blessing was. And we, or I, had to go through it that way in order to appreciate the lesson. Or, let me better rephrase it. I had to go through it that way to have a better understanding of the lesson and appreciate the blessing. You know? And I know there's no way I'm the only one that go through shit like that. It's just not even possible. There's no way. That you see shit, you go through shit, and you be like, yo, this is some bullshit, only to find out that it ain't the bullshit you think it is. Give or take. Sometimes it could be the bullshit you think it is. It's a lesson in that too. So make sure you always have patience with yourself and everything that you're giving to other people. For to be there for them, to be a support system, for them to be able to get by. Whatever it is that you're giving to other people, make sure that no matter what, you give it to yourself first and foremost. Make sure you give it to yourself, because for some odd reason, in today's world, in today's time, it seems like people don't show up for me or for us the way that we show up for them. You know, and everybody have their different levels of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has different levels that they're able to go through and get to, and you know, capacity. Everybody have different capacities. You know, so yeah, extend it to yourself. All the love, all the patience, all the grace, all the understanding, so that you can overstand, so that you can proceed, so you can progress. Make sure that you're able to give it to yourself too, so that even the people that really try hard to be there for us, they can't to the level that we are there for them. We'll be able to fill in the gap for ourselves. Sometimes it gotta be like that. Sometimes you gotta be your own fucking fan, you know. And that's just real shit. Sometimes you gotta be your own cheerleader. Sometimes you gotta pick up the slack, and if you pick it up for other people, then just allow yourself to be able to pick it up for your damn self too. All right, that was I'm gonna have me a sippy cup, but that was the lesson that I wanted to share. Peace and blessings to you. I sincerely hope that you are well within your healing journey, and healing is not fucking easy. I'm telling you, it is a fucking emotional roller coaster, but regardless to the ups and downs, just know that there's still progress being made. And I wish you all the progress that you need to get where you want to be and where you need to be. Blessings.